Oh yeah, it's time to look at barbecue recipes with Dave. In this video I'm going to show you why grilling stones make your cleanup easy and your cooking perfect. Barbecue recipes today, we're going to look at talaba. Hope I'm saying that right. Talaba.
Now I'm going to stop the video because it just goes on for a few minutes and talks about how to cook the recipe, which I mispronounced in the video. No matter, it gets to the point right here where it says after you've cooked your talaba, don't forget to cook some vegetables, make it a nice recipe, and then rinse that grill stone off in water. Your cleanup is done. Now that's the product, is the grill stones, and these are a specialty granite that can take the high heat of a barbecue, unlike a piece of stone. So then I direct people to the website. Go to grillstones.com. I spell it grillstonz.com. So we repeat this call to action a couple of times in a very short video.
T-O-N-Z, grillstones.com. Order one or two today.
And on top of that, I even managed to throw in a managed to pull a little plug from my own site.
DaveKeys.com. DaveKeys.com.
Now this video, as you can see, has received 997 views. The video was put up on YouTube in March 13th this year. Now we do track our results with a number of tools, and I like to look at what's happening on a daily basis for this website, grillstones.com. What you can see is you've got a link referral here and here from the Fresh Loaf. Those folks discovered the video and somebody put up a link to the website on there, so we get traffic every day from that website. You can see these empty links where people are coming directly to us from web searches, or they're just typing in the address book. Looks like somebody's talked about us on Facebook. A lot of Google searches, how to clean a dirty barbecue. Then you go to YouTube itself, and you can look at the information and what the YouTube version of analytics is, their insight. Now YouTube is the second most highly searched website on the internet, second only to Google. And sometimes for some things the traffic on YouTube on a particular day might be higher than the traffic on Google. You can see from the analytics right here, discovery, that YouTube search in the last week or so has produced 145 views. Second by Google search, 73 views. No link refer, 55. So that means people are emailing this video to other people, because it's coming directly in from untrackable links, which are generally email. External links, related videos. So the video is doing very well for a month-old video, and it has produced traffic and it has produced business for my client. So now when you look at the code behind the website, you see a lot of JavaScript right here. That is not content to Google. That's programming instructions to make the page behave in a certain way. You do see the title right here, Larry Goldstick, which is what creates the part in the status bar right here of the web browser. And you see some meta description content, so those are tags that are invisible but tell search engines what the web page is about. Google has adopted a policy of mostly to completely ignoring those meta descriptions. They look at keywords. Your keywords tag is blank. My suspicion is you don't have a lot of control over this because this is an affiliate website, and so you get a page, but they control how the page is constructed. And then you have these LI tags. These are bullet points. So they're kind of like indicators of what content is, but there is no content, just the bullet points. And the reason for that is to create the tools that are on the website, the forms and the calculators and those kind of things. So you have all these options which allow you to pick a state in that form and so forth. So there's your site. Unfortunately, Google sees relatively lean content, really very little content, so it will never rank high. There are some workarounds for this. Okay, Larry, so there are four major components that you need to engage in to succeed in search optimization. My assessment is that your current website at guaranteedrate.com/Larry Goldstick is never going to perform well because of its construction and the captive nature of the website to the affiliate holder, guaranteedrate.com. Which also brings to mind, I do have experience in the financial industry and the insurance and annuities sector as an IT administrator for 15 years for one of those companies. I do know that there are sometimes restrictions on your activities, what you can and cannot say and do. So if we launch a WordPress website, which I highly recommend, really it's critical to your success that you launch a WordPress site on one of the domains that you already own that has some domain authority. So you'll want to do that. You do want to review what you're allowed to do. I know that in the insurance industry there are some agents who are absolutely captive to the parent company. They're really not allowed to do anything. So let's examine that, make sure that you're allowed to do what I suggest, or are at least willing to do it, and deal with asking not for permission but forgiveness later if you're in that kind of situation where it's not too big a deal. That's something to look at. And then you're already on Twitter and you want to make use of that, and you can have multiple Twitter accounts, and you might want to open up a second account that, you know, or even multiple accounts that target your primary locations like Palm Beach County or Boca Raton, South Florida. As long as a Twitter name is available, then you can register it and start tweeting on that. I use a tool called TweetDeck, and that tool is indispensable to me because I run so many Facebook and Twitter pages that it would be really cumbersome to try to go from one page to the next and log into each one. TweetDeck is free, and it's available both on the Windows and Mac platforms. And as you can see, when I load this thing up, all of my Twitter and Facebook accounts are available to me. I can make choices as to who I want to tweet for. I have several clients that I run their Twitter accounts, and so on over to all my accounts. And let's dispense with that. And finally, Facebook itself, and I don't mean Facebook as a personal page where you go to your home page and you talk to your friends and they talk about, you know, what kind of day they're having or things like that. Now I'm talking about a Facebook business page which is completely exposed to the internet and puts your message out, and you can use this page to leverage both your WordPress site and in some ways vice versa. It's very versatile to have as many of these tools as possible. And so finally, the most recent addition to search marketing components in my marketing inventory or repertoire is the addition of YouTube videos. Now, YouTube has actually come quite a long way in the last year with the addition of full HD video, and since the acquisition of YouTube by Google, search optimization has become a part of the YouTube experience. And you can look at Google and query up any of the neighborhoods in our friend Jeff Lichtenstein's area for PGA National Homes, Marisol Homes are a couple suggestions. Jupiter Island, homes for sale. You'll see those video thumb links appearing on page 1 of Google because of the optimization capabilities and lack of competition on YouTube that you have on Google. And Google has integrated YouTube since it's an own subsidiary.